So, when last we left off, the Fellowship of Chilius had saved the nation of Ornidia from the minions of Benthus, Achiathan, and his earliest brother Achiathan, and her other siblings Dracocles and Orphea. In the course of the battle, you slew Achiathan. He was transformed into a kraken-like creature. You also defeated this kraken-like avatar of Benthus, and you pursued Orphea, Aurelia's sister, up into this tower where we found her drawing a teleportation circle. There, she had the unconscious body of Aurelia's other brother, Dracocles, and Eivor sort of pushed her out of the teleportation circle, but Dracocles was still teleported away. You managed to capture Orphea, and then rose to the top where Xenotros Byrathmus, the Dragonborn captain of the Remoraz, awaited. Unfortunately, the dragon turtle also awaited, and so as you guys sort of made your way towards the Remoraz, the dragon turtle was after the treasure that the Remoraz held. Ingvar arrived first and was conversing with Xenotros when Xenotros told you that he had an ace up his sleeve. He would talk and persuade the dragon turtle to not sink the ship, and he used a spell to sort of magically convince the dragon turtle to sort of leave you guys alone. However, the combination of Erdak and Wilfred used a magical sundial to planar shift the dragon turtle away to unknown parts, at which point you guys boarded the ship and sailed towards the Madri coast. You decided to make a port of call at Port Damali before you moved on to the Sahuagin stronghold, or Zebul stronghold of Zanana. So you guys arrived at the port and you found sort of the customs officer who wanted a bribe from you. And as he was sort of interacting with you, he seemed to recognize your Eivor Trut. He called over a guard and sort of conversed with the guard. You guys saw wanted posters from Malith Brontel, a purple tiefling that looked very conspicuously like Eivor, and a reward of 5 million gold. You guys began to sort of do some shopping. You guys went in and interacted with some shopkeepers at a potion store, and then a blacksmith, Yavik, who knew Eivor from childhood. There, he explained that Eivor was wanted because he had Malith was wanted because he had murdered the husband of the Marquis. And he explained sort of the story about how this mysterious figure calling himself Malith Bronzel had first appeared. From there, you guys decided to sort of hole up in a hotel, and you found the Wayfaring Traveler, a sort of resort on the beach of Port Damali. You're sort of making your way into the room, and you're sort of settling in for the night, having talked to a Magnolia Athelbottom, the proprietor of the inn. As you guys were sort of settling in, you heard some giggles. You stuck your head out and looked, and there you saw Malith. You saw Eivor, a two-horned Eivor, with a silver-haired woman that you had counted before, Celine. And that is where we begin tonight's session. As you guys are sort of looking out of your hotel room, you see Malith and Celine conversing in the hallway.
Immediately get the attention of Eivor, and tell him to be quiet. What? He's out there.
Who's out there?
You're out there.
I'm right here. What do you mean?
I'll go up and look at the hole where he's pointing, and
Okay.
my
So-
eyes kind of widen in shock and confusion, I guess. And I know I had met Zaline, and she had told me that was way back in
On the road somewhere.
on the road somewhere at
Yeah,
the big city, whatever that big city's name
That's
was.
where we met her.
Yeah,
Big city.
Rexentrum.
Rexentrum, yeah, that's the one. And just kind of reminiscing and trying to remember, she had told me there was, she had seen me in on the Menagerie Coast recently, and I had no idea what she was talking about until we arrived here and seeing this. Yeah. How far away are they? How much can we hear?
They're probably, pretty close. They're probably maybe 10 feet away. They're down the hallway, but maybe like the next room or a little bit beyond the next room. So you're talking about like 10 to 20 feet away.
Mm.
So yeah, if you want to make a perception check, you can see what you can hear.
Give me 1 second. I have to pull up D&D Beyond to look at the spells.
Invisibility.
Essence form.
Don't we have a potion? No, it's speed potion. Does it make you move so fast you're invisible? You think that's what this potion does?
Right.
I don't think it's
Does
gonna-
can Aurelia cast invisibility?
What? Really can cast invisibility, yes.
Not, I think I have something probably better.
Greater invisibility. Just do a mind thrust. Figure them out.
I am going. So how dark is this room right now? Or the hallway?
The hallway, it's probably dimly lit. It's not dark, but it's also not light like outside. There's like candles and braziers along the way, and they're sort of casting pools of light, but there are also pools of darkness being pools of light.
It's like afternoon or late, like after dinner time.
Yeah.
Right.
And who has their back to me and who has their, like, who would be facing in my direction?
So yeah, so Zelene has her back to you, and Maleth is sort of leaning on the wall and sort of looking at her. So you can see like the side of his face, basically, sort of looking towards her, but he's facing you, generally speaking.
Does he seem to have any pouches, bags, pockets, anything like that with him?
Hey,
Yes, he does. So he's wearing sort of a long sort of like robe, but with like sort of cut off sleeves.
Mhm.
And it sort of like goes down towards his knees, and it's just filled with pockets. And he has sort of several different sort of like travel sort of bags, sort of like kind of like purses or knapsacks, but not, they don't look feminine, sort of it's strapped around his shoulders.
Gotcha. So I am going to. I'm going to cast gaseous form.
Okay.
That's the time for it.
This is
Yeah.
the time for it.
And then
Is this the only door into our room?
What is this is the only door into your room?
Yeah.
Um,
just a hallway. and-
Side hallway.
yes. Well, so into your room there is another door on the sort of the back corner of your room.
Does that go anywhere? Like to the hallway?
You haven't opened it.
I will test that out.
Watch out, there's a dragon.
You open it in its closet.
That's what I was thinking, but
So
All right, so you cast gaseous form.
gaseous form. I'm at the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to slip on the top reaches of the door, because it can go through the most minuscule cracks.
Right.
Yeah, at the
Well-
top, kind of going out along the ceiling,
Mm-hmm.
down the hallway, dimly lit as best I can. I mean, it's gas, so
Right.
as small as you can, kind of going behind Malef,
Mm-hmm.
and will slither my way down the wall that he's leaning on into one of his pockets or pouches
Okay.
on that side. So just like something there that I could, it can be, and again, gaseous form, it gets as small as it needs to be.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna have you do is make a stealth check, with advantage since you're in gaseous form. And I'm gonna see what he has, because I want to see if he has something he can do.
Close your eyes.
Ooh.
Oh,
don't you need that?
is that advantage? Still good.
So advantage was natural 20 for the first roll.
For a total of 23.
I shake my fist.
23. Okay. All right.
That's just passive perception.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So as he sort of stands there, you sort of pass by this area that you're sort of as you're sort of passing along, and you kind of sort of feel like this magical sort of hum as you pass through this area, sort of across the hall from where they're talking. But nothing seems to happen. You sort of slip down and sort of enter into one of these sort of, patches, one of these sort of bags that he carries around his neck, and enter in. And as you do, you sort of hear him, and he's talking. He's talking about how, he's like, I am not only a purveyor of all sorts of goods, but also if you're looking for some perhaps more illegal assets like slaves, or I'm a magician of types as well. And he's got this air of sort of bravado to him. He's sort of got he's sort of talking to Celine as you sort of do. So you pass through into his bag unseen.
Prestidigitation. Can I see his lips at this point, since he has his hood back?
Yeah, because he pulls his hood back. Yeah, as sort of as he's talking to her, and and you can read his lips. Yeah, he's sort of talking to her. And he's talking about he's kind of just talking about himself. He's talking about how the places he's been. He's talking about all the different aisles. He's talking about what Jorhas. He's talking about what it's up in in Isocross, and he says he's been across the ocean, and visited places like Whitestone. We're just sort of talking.
So gaseous form is an hour, and I will stay with him for just until, I would
All
say
right.
about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, depending on where he goes.
Mhm.
Leaves or
If he starts to move around, kind of figure out where he's going, and
Sure. Yeah. So you're good there. So the rest of you guys, are you guys gonna do anything? Because he's staying there talking to her for the time being.
As they're talking, I would like to back away from the door a little bit
Mm-hmm.
and cast True Seeing on myself.
Oh, okay. What does that do?
Um,
I don't know.
the creature has true sight, knows the secret doors hidden by magic, and can see into the ethereal plane all out to a range of 120 feet.
Okay. So what does that allow? You see invisible creatures,
Yeah, I have true
Oh.
sight.
but you can also see. Okay. All right.
Worms.
All right. Yeah.
And then check.
All right. So you look out, and you're gonna look at Malith,
Yes.
and what you see is you see a sort of sallow, dour looking changeling,
Hmm.
where the form of Angvor used to be.
That's a handy skill.
Yes, it is.
You don't see any magical doors in your room though. And the other thing you see is you see a arcane eye floating in the hallway, sort of next to them, looking around like the eye of Sauron.
Ooh.
And instead of Girthang, you see three gnomes.
The biggest plot twist.
We never knew.
3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Oh, you can't shoot.
Yeah, it looks like a word.
I'll try to get as much descriptions of them as I can, and either written down or burned into my memory as I'm looking at them. Does the woman look the same?
Well, yeah, Zelene looks the same. Yeah, she's not a shapeshifter at all.
You think
That's
everyone has their own doppelganger?
Well,
Is there another girl thing out there?
that answers the who, but now the why. And that lasts for an hour, just to let you know.
Whoa.
All right.
So do you instead of seeing like gas, do you just see like Angbor in this changeling's pocket?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess you probably can't see you because well, but
Because True Seeing's not seeing through, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Because I'm thinking it had to either be one of two options. It was someone pretending to be him, or
Or maybe
he got split somehow and he doesn't recall,
or maybe our Angbor was pretending to be somebody,
or that too,
was somebody pretending to be him.
Yeah. which is also possible. But
So
now
you said there's a
no,
little like eye in that hallway, you know, like is
there's-
that normally in hotels, is that like
Mhm.
security?
it doesn't look to be security. But why it's here, I have no idea.
I guess can you tell which way it's looking? Is it looking at us or is it looking
It just isn't.
or can you get
No,
like,
so so what it is, it's sort of flitting around the room, looking in all directions. You know, it's pretty clearly a sentry.
Everywhere.
I got a ring, I take it off.
But I know we have the necklaces, so that's prevents us from scrying. So I don't know if it's a scrying orb or anything.
So like it couldn't see us, right? With our necklaces if we walked out there.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
And as you are watching, you see his eyes sort of light up, just like Xenotros's did, when in the interaction with the dragon turtle, and he sort of talks to Lee and he says, "Go and meet the Sawagans at the dock. They'll have another shipment for you."
Meet the Salgans at the dock. To have another shipment of what? Drugs? No.
Dude.
How do you do drugs underwater?
It's called seaweed.
No. Now, we know something about what's going on, or where we can find something that's going on.
You heard too that he wanted drugs, right? Or that he can get drugs. Should we just like stumble out in the hallway and be like, hey,
Heads up, we're cops.
where'd you get those? Where'd you get that stuff we had the other night? That was great. And then like maybe he overhears us and then we have to be like, oh, you know, if you're a town guard, you have to tell us. And then, you know. Are you,
May or
are
may
you wearing
not
your
work.
priestly garb?
No. That may or may not work. I usually wear my armor.
Those are normally the two outcomes. Yes. If we got
But-
some information from him, maybe
Or we could just try to tail him and see if he.
that's
Yeah,
good.
and after he says that, they converse a little bit longer, and then he leaves.
This,
But the eye stays.
The eye stays.
that stays.
That's a hotel.
It's security.
I could
There's
dispel it.
like some wizard they have changed like a desk in the basement, like with all these like little like scrying screens.
And so whereabouts is he going and however much longer?
Yeah, so he begins to go.
Leaving.
And so he walks for a bit. I guess my question is, do the rest of you want to follow or no?
The woman left as well.
Yeah, the woman stays there a little bit longer and then begins to leave as well. Yeah.
I guess she might recognize us. That's probably not great if we go out there and she's like, oh, I know you guys.
Yeah, probably not, because we were on the road for a little bit there.
Cause she'd be like, hey, don't you know this
Um.
guy? He looks just like your person I met was you. That might be suspicious.
That may be. I could blind her and then we run.
well, if he's going, we could try to find her, I guess, but. Or we can, we
I
can go
get
to the docks. When did he say, you said he,
The dock, meet the Salgans at the docks,
just whenever,
for another shipment, so whenever they bring in shipments.
if it's something illegal, it's probably at night.
You were on a boat, do you know when they usually bring in shipments?
When the boat arrives.
Uh,
You know, I don't think people like wait out in the oceans like, oh, I'm sorry, it's 2 a.m. We gotta like, sit here and then we pull up to the dock. Yeah.
I guess that's true,
Now, they might not get unloaded right there,
yeah, do you know when they would,
but I would imagine
if it's
if
nothing
you
good.
wanted
it
to
may
get
not-
around customs, or, you know, if you were bringing in something you didn't want other people to know, you wouldn't do it. Or maybe
Well-
you would, maybe you're really bold.
I do really wanna follow it, cause now our aim for is with this fake one. Or with this
All right,
other,
well,
with this other.
are we
aim for.
going out the door?
That orb is still there,
Yep, the eye is still there.
that's strange,
We can tail.
yeah, we can,
We gotta make a decision right now, though.
that's tail.
All right.
All right. So who are you following?
Um,
I would
Malish
personally want to
Or-
tail Malith.
or the
All right.
girl?
So you guys head out the door and you guys head in the direction of where Malith is going.
And are you still in his body as far as like his
His
little
pocket.
pouch?
So when you guys leave, you will know this, I think, Angler. He will dart out. He will immediately respond. He'll run down sort of the hallway downstairs, and then he will cast Dimension Door.
Hmm.
Now
What do you do?
I don't know.
Well, it's not just a willing creature. I don't know if he has to be able to, if he has to be willing to take you, or if it's just willing to go.
I don't know if I'm a creature at this point.
Your guess. You're inside his pocket, which is just like.
So I don't know how, because
Yeah, I would say that you probably just get taken along. I would think.
If you want to go,
Yeah, if you want to go, yeah.
yeah, I mean, I would, yeah, I'm just following him. So my willingness is going where he's going, which is, I don't know what he's doing. So my willingness is,
Right.
I'm just being with him. And if he's casting Dimension Door, I know it's only 500 feet max. So,
Right.
I mean, it's not like crazy far.
Hmm.
I guess that'd be investigation to follow, or is that perception?
Yeah, there we go. Be a perception. I guess perception or investigation, your choice.
yeah, because if he like teleports outside of the hotel and you can't see where he goes, then it doesn't really matter how good of
Yeah,
a guess.
Yeah, because that's what he's doing. He's porting outside the hotel.
So we would have to like run outside and see if we can spot him.
Yeah, let's see if- yeah, I'll try to spot him.
We're just
Okay.
back in our room.
All right, so you guys are gonna run out of the hotel through the
Yeah.
lobby. All right,
Yeah.
all right. So you guys basically what happens is you run out the door. You sort of see him at the end of the hall. He sort of turns. You guys make like eye contact, like very briefly. Like runs down the hall and just Dimension Doors. You sort of run down the hall after him because you saw him sort of leaving. And then he's gone. So you're gonna run out the hall into the it's sort of out of the hotel. Make a perception check. Your thing in.
He's really fast.
Yeah,
The chamber. Brothers.
Oh, that would be an 18.
18. You don't see him.
yeah, could be impossible.
What'd you roll, Wilfred?
25.
All right. So Gerthing, you run out. You sort of look around. You don't see him. But Wilfred, you sort of run. You sort of turn the corner, and you see him sprinting away down the hallway, sort of towards, away from the beach, towards the Gilded Esplanade.
Towards the beach.
No, away from the beach, towards the Gilded Esplanade. So you guys are on the beach basically right now. You sort of running into the heart of the city.
He's this way.
All right, I'll follow you.
Yep.
All right.
I don't know if we should follow her or not now, but
She's gone.
yeah,
All right. So you guys pursue him.
yeah.
All right. So he will now try to. He will now sort of
I assume he knows that we're tailing him, right? Like there's no way to stealth into it at this point. Because we probably gotta move fast. If he's running fast, then we gotta.
Yeah,
move fast.
he's running fast. Yeah, after he's running, basically he dimension door outside the hotel, and you guys were able to catch sight of him, but he's bolting for the Gilded Esplanade at this point.
Well, I don't think we can catch him.
So he begins to sprint into the city. Are you guys following him?
Um,
I don't know where he is.
maybe we let him. Well, Corey's here.
Sorry.
Hey.
It's okay.
No problem, Corey. No problem.
So like quick recap,
Uh,
we spotted his double
Uh,
and he's getting away.
Yeah. So basically, what happened was,
His double inside of him.
yeah, Angvor casts gaseous form, and so he's hiding in this guy's sort of like bag that he's carrying. He's carrying like a man purse kind of, and so Angvor is in the guy's bag. Then Wilfred casts True Sight, and they saw that he's a changeling, right? And then you guys saw that he told the woman Zelene that he was with to go to the dock to meet the Saugans at the dock for another shipment. And so you guys had a choice between pursuing Zelene or pursuing Angvor's doppelganger. You guys chose to pursue the doppelganger. So as soon as you left the hotel, like he has like a invisible eye. So you guys he teleported away. Now you guys are pursuing him through the city.
And Burdak just woke up from his trance.
Yeah.
He's
Where is
still in
everyone?
the hotel room.
Everyone's gone.
It
It was all a dream.
But he's like way ahead of us, so like we probably couldn't even catch him even when we booked it.
Yeah, we could try the book in.
We can head that direction just in case Angkor needs help, but I guess there's no way to talk to him. I'm not a
I
bad guy.
don't have that. I don't have sending on me.
I got myself covered.
Then he can handle himself. I think we can't catch up.
Yes.
Could try to find the docks.
We could go to the docks.
Okay, so you guys are following him still? Are you?
I guess we've kind of slowed up.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like uncatchable distance away, right?
He was probably about, I would say 300, 500 feet away.
Which is 5
Yeah.
below you.
Then like we probably couldn't catch up. Is what I'm saying. Or we would always be pacing him
Yeah.
that far back. So he turns
we
the
at
corner.
least try to follow behind so we don't.
All right, let's run after him then.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys run after him for a little bit. And he's all of a sudden sort of ducks down an alley. Make a perception check.
Ooh, yeah, that's what I expected.
Oh, that's good. That's a good roll.
Somebody rolled.
Woke up from that
That's right.
deep sleep.
So we'll save the
All right,
difference.
so he rolled a 22. What'd you guys roll?
A 2.
2. All right.
11.
All right. And then Wilfred,
Nice.
18.
18. He disappears. In this hallway, so as you sort of turn down this alleyway, you see a solar, sort of a golden angel like creature sort of waiting for you with this sort of a flaming sword and sort of golden skin.
Is that him? Because I was in his, did he change?
No, it's not. It's not.
So he's
Sure.
like they're waiting to fight us basically, or what?
Yeah, so you turn down the basically, yes, you're sort of yeah, you're sort of like running after him, right? He sort of ducks down an alleyway, right?
Nothing pops up with True Saying.
No, nothing pops up with True Sight.
You see a real angel.
And this is a real person here in front of us.
Right, yeah.
Hey, did you see a purple guy run by, had horns?
The master told me to destroy you.
Master.
I take that as a no. All right, well,
We didn't mean to bother you.
I hope you get free of whatever master you have, and
He sort of flies at you guys.
All right. We're at the entrance of the alley, right?
Yeah, you are at the entrance of the alleyway. So he basically what happened is you see a Solar at the end of the alleyway, you know, and he's sort of saying like the master told me. He sort of flies at you towards you, but you have time to react. What?
You're doing this in the middle of the city?
Just like kind
Verbally
Yeah,
abuse them. Oh,
Get out of here.
of, yeah, let's just-
I was gonna say like verbally abuse him for being terrible at his job and attacking us in the middle of the city.
And that, like, there's people around.
It's your first day on the job.
It's nice.
Probably still a few walkers.
All right, are we,
I see anything good
all
coming
right,
out of
well,
fighting this guy here, so I think we just
probably should.
run out of the alley.
Yeah.
And he's flying towards you guys, and these things can. So you guys are gonna have to sort of get away if you want to escape attack. Because it's flying at 150 feet per round towards you guys.
Oh.
He's a fast
Well,
boy.
I guess this is.
All right, guys, we gotta turn. And face him,
Yeah.
so he doesn't catch us from behind.
Yep.
'Cause that's probably about like a round that
Less.
he's at us, or less.
Yeah,
than
he's
we
at
can.
us, yeah.
He's just there in your face.
Can,
Well, I will hide behind Griffin.
All right.
Just like-
Can I, if he's moving really close to us, can I cast blindness? on
Yeah.
him?
Yeah, you can cast blindness. Yeah.
I'll try to cast blindness.
Okay. Yeah. What type of roll is that to save?
It's a constitution
Okay.
of 18.
He's an angel.
18?
man. He's got high con.
That is an 18.
Alright, so he saves.
All right. And so he flies towards you guys. I need everyone to roll initiative. That includes you, Angvor, just in case. Okay, so
Oh, having
Move
lucky.
The one thing over to more space. You can put that lucky top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or wherever you want to roll it.
all right.
Ooh, cool.
Cool.
Like,
We can set it over there. or something.
I've got room
All
over
right.
here.
25 to 20.
23.
Oh,
All right. Nice. 2015.
17.
All right. 15 to 10.
13.
All right.
12.
All right. What is your dex modifier? Wilfred?
1.
All right.
This is
All right.
your dex mod.
I rolled a natural one and then rolled 2 ones after that.
And then what is your dex modifier, Girthing?
Oh, shoot. It is a +2.
Okay. Can I have you roll?
Can I have me roll? Sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh,
That was a 15.
All right. You go first
yeah.
Ooh.
against Aurelia.
Noise, such suck, Aurelia.
Um,
Mad for this.
all right. 1 second. I'm getting the map
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, she was keeping up.
Yeah. I mean, we all took off running, so
Yeah.
that makes sense.
All right. So
Actually, it's gaseous form him.
Mm. Yeah.
It's a willing creature. Never mind.
How would that work? He just like drifted away. Okay.
Strong breeze.
Drift away, guy.
There should be a wizard class that lets you push things that are supposed to be willing creatures to unwilling.
I agree. That would be a pretty cool thing.
I think because I would love to have like a spell that could like just teleport people or gaseous form or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine running up to somebody just like, we are dimension door now, whether you want to or not, and just like bringing them into your brawlers. Like, all right, guys, hit them.
But I think it definitely could ruin it because you could.
You're still wanting
abuse
to be
that.
like a save.
Yeah.
Or yeah, maybe we change it willing to a save.
Yeah.
If they're unwilling. or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, it would need to be a save, but
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, can you can polymorph creatures that are unwilling, right?
I think so.
Yeah, you can.
Because it gives the save. But the thing about teleporting is you can just teleport them 500 feet up
Yeah.
And let them just fall.
and let them drop 500 feet.
I hope they don't have. feather
I mean,
fall.
what you need to do is you need to have basically they like it, you have higher level spells, basically. Everything is higher level spells than it is.
Mhm.
We're different.
Or, yeah,
Well, I could use suggestion and say,
fa-
follow me.
you could. Then that would be an action and another action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
The
thanks,
suggestion
Sable.
lasts 8 hours. so.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Blue hippogriff.
We're blue hippogriff 44.
All right.
Don't let them in.
Suggestion.
Don't let in
Heal.
45 because that's not us.
Just rolled a 9 on a D8.
Mm,
Wow, that's impressive.
wow.
Cheese.
You can also do it on a D6 too.
And a D20.
Yeah. The way to roll a 9.
9 multiple times.
Oops.
Wow.
You have 10% chance of rolling a 9 and, hey, 9.
Nope. Nope. Easy.
Another 9.
Wow, look at that.
Most of your dice actually have 9 on it.
9.
9.
9. Oh,
12.
Ooh,
Nine.
it's a 6. It's a 6.
It's a
you rolled a 6 on a D12?
The only thing about those is they do like get cocked sometimes.
There we go. All right.
Ooh, an alleyway.
Mm-hmm. And I will make your
Snowman's face. Dark and
I see it. The eyes.
it's like Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty, the no man.
all right. Sorry. There we go. Oops.
Ah, I'm dead. I'm in the void.
Yep. And then
Line him up so he
Yep.
can lightning bolt us.
Except you.
He's like,
And you're caught by
I'm
Mason.
gonna get back to sleep and not be told.
Because he knew you were like, what if he tried to teleport or dimension door with 2 other people? They're both willing. Who goes? Who goes?
like in Flame League where they
Yeah.
have 3 people in teleportation
Mhm.
circle.
Yeah, slice in half.
Merges them together in one. Pretty sure that's what happens in one episode of SpongeBob.
You know, SpongeBob probably has like a lot of D&D like shenanigans.
Probably does.
all right.
We should play a SpongeBob campaign.
I bet you that would sell really well.
That probably
No,
would.
100% would.
If they made a SpongeBob rules,
Just a
The
sponge, like a
settings, the
bikini
setting,
bottom
yeah.
world.
yeah.
Beginning, bottom, of toll.
Oops, I did it again.
Did it again.
When you have Sandy with the karate as the evil villain.
And everyone else is
Plankton's
fishies.
the evil villain.
All
No,
right.
I would play as Plankton.
Doesn't mean he's.
You should do an evil campaign or like
He's just trying to steal
You're
the
trying to steal
formula.
the recipe.
that actually would be like
Yeah, everyone's like a plankton-esque
Yeah.
trying to steal the formula. That would be the
they had
campaign.
that one episode with his family.
Oh,
Oh, that's true. All the play.
You're trying to steal the secret.
All right. Sorry, guys. All right. I am almost ready.
You do it like is it Monster of the Week where they give you the flashbacks and stuff?
I think so.
There's a rule setting where you like go on heists, but you don't plan. And then like while you're on the heist, you give times for like to set up a like flashback. We're like, all right, well, we like
We
planned for
planned this.
Oh,
And if you roll well, then you get it. If you roll well, then it kind of does it. So you
That
kind of
would-
roll with it and make it up as you go, rather than like planning like
Yeah.
intricately and then doing it.
So like it plays into the like movies that or shows or something. It's
Like
like
Ocean's 11 or something. Like that.
where it runs at the same time with the flashbacks or flash forwards, whichever one you choose.
Flash forwards.
Mhm. You actually are playing the detail intricacies part, and then you flash forward into the heist.
Like we
It's
planned for this,
actually
but it doesn't happen.
flashbacks and flash forwards and present is somewhere in between.
Or that too.
Or they're all flashbacks and we're actually
You're-
after the
All
entire.
right.
Like, yeah.
And you're just always playing the future.
I already knew that was gonna happen.
Don't you remember that time we went and
Sorry, guys. It's having. Okay, there you go.
well, he died, so
All
why
All
does-
right. All right.
And so it's automatically natural 20.
Yeah.
Or know everything.
I think you guys should see him any minute now. Maybe refresh,
At first,
rejoin,
is not working.
and rejoin.
Rush.
Salt
Fairy
dragon.
dragon.
that was my first roll. Was an actual 20
Ever.
today.
Ever.
First time I touched the dice.
What do you got?
All right. Can you
The
guys?
first time I rolled this side was an natural 20.
Dude, 2 in a row.
Save them for the fight.
All right. There we go.
There they are.
Natural 20.
There it is. Hey.
Yeah, that's still, that was just,
Nothing's for funsies.
I know. Now this counts as my first attack.
All right.
That should be a
There is some feat.
or something.
At 13th age, it's-
That's where Angvor is. Oops.
I'm somewhere.
and you-
Yeah. You're off. You're.
Or that Pathfinder might have something like that.
All right. All right. So
Roll
up
dice.
first, as sort of this angelic being sort of flies down the tunnel at you guys. Up first is Erdak. What are you doing?
Well.
You're in the middle of us.
Middle, this guy.
Yeah.
And this is
Me.
I think. Alright.
Yeah,
You shoot that one.
no.
We're centered on
Yeah.
the enemy.
Alright,
Yeah, I just realized that. Sorry.
Right.
Definitely within range. Alright, well. I reckon I'm just gonna shoot at this guy. He's obviously trying to attack us. So,
All right. Just go ahead and shoot. You're gonna fire some arrows at him.
yep, I'm gonna fire an arrow.
All right.
That's 25.
25 hits.
Oh, I totally forgot to cast.
Hunter's Martyrs.
And he's not
No.
taking any damage yet, so.
Giant Slayer or whatever it is. No. Slayer.
Where's-
Do you want some to say? That was update stuff.
I'm pretty sure that it's D8, D8, D6, if I don't have any of my bonuses. That's 12 points of piercing and 3 points of electric.
All right.
And then if I get 2 attacks, can I do a bonus action in between attacks?
Yep. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on him.
All right. Go for it.
You can even move if you want.
Mhm.
Before you're on another attack.
Um. Yeah, I might actually kind of move.
No, you're locked.
Don't think we have control yet.
Oh, that's I didn't allow you guys to move things.
movement.
He's gonna
All
slip
right,
up.
now you should be able to.
I'm gonna move like back here.
All right.
So I'm not quite all bunched up so much. I don't know what
Right.
he's, but then I'm just gonna attack him again.
All right. Yeah. So those it's like cisterns, we'll say that they aren't there. But the hallway is there. So
I think it's free space there.
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
23.
23 hits.
Right, now I get my actual benefit.
Hit him and crit him.
Alright, so that is
Dice.
23 points of piercing and 2 points of electric.
All right.
That'll do it.
That's my turn.
He did.
All right. So you fire. So as this thing sort of it flies down the alleyway at you guys, sort of Erdak pulls out his bow, fires once, hits him on the side, sort of looks at you with sort of these burning sort of golden eyes, sort of like shocks him a little bit after it strikes. You sort of hit him in the other shoulder, shock him again. He still looks, very fine. He sort of now turns his angry sort of angelic gaze towards you, Erdak. You're up, Girthing.
All right. Is he like within reaching distance?
Yeah, he's probably like less than 5 feet, hovering above
I
field.
can actually run up to him. I'm gonna move up a few feet just to kind of put some space up. Then bonus action, get angry,
All right.
and I will hold an action to attack if he gets close.
All right. Sounds good.
Trident. That's
Yep. Sure. You're using the drown.
yep.
Okay. Awesome.
New one. New.
Now it is Aurelia's turn. And so Aurelia will cast Chromatic Orb at 4th level. And she'll use cold damage. Let's see if that do not have okay. Just all right. So she'll make an attack roll against this creature.
Wait.
That is a 21, so that hits. And then she cast at 4th level, so that's 68.
6.
That is 14 points of cold damage, so not a lot for 68.
Wow.
All right, so that and then she'll move up a little bit as well. She'll move up 5, 10, 15 there. To get in better to try and 20 there. Now ends her turn. Now we are to Angvor's turn. Angvor, what are you doing as you are right now in gaseous form in the pocket of Maleth, who is running away?
So as we walk down there, I had not kind of like gotten an idea. So if I can just kind of go over what had happened.
Yep. Yeah. So
Hold on.
so what happened was he sort of ducked down this alleyway and he sort of climbed up a ladder really quick, right?
Mhm.
And that's where they lost him. So he climbed up a ladder and it's, now he's up on sort of the rooftops, sort of overlooking the alleyway, and he's running away still.
Would I have been able to notice this angelic creature?
I mean, if you're, I guess it all depends on how we do vision as a gaseous form, right? So I have to make a perception check. That's what I'll say.
Yep, I'm in his pocket.
All right. So he's still running away as you are in his pocket.
How long have I been kind of in that?
I would say he probably talked to you. He probably talked with the lady for maybe like 5 to 10 minutes. And so I'd say it's probably been another 10 minutes of pursuit. Maybe a little less. So you're probably getting on, we'll say around 15 to 20 minutes.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm staying with him, figuring out where he's going.
All right. Now it is Wilfred. what is, I know now it is its turn. It will fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. It's gonna hit you, Girthing.
Sure.
So you're also able to hit it as well. So go ahead and roll some attack on him.
Ooh, that's like a 28.
All right,
Or-
that hits.
29.
29 hits.
Um, and technically, rules is written. I don't really have rage right now, so.
Because it's only on your turn.
Well, because it would, if I'd cast it first turn, it just ends at the end of the
Yeah.
turn, technically. Rules is written, that's.
I
how
think it
works.
lasts till your next turn.
No, it's at the end of your turn. If you haven't done these things, it ends. So I'm technically not raging. I'll just go with this. That was a 2 plus 6, which is 8 points of piercing damage.
All right. And then he will hit you with his great sword attack. And so that is a that is a 32 to hit.
Yep.
That's okay. Yeah, just double checking.
I mean, if I doubled my AC, it would hit.
All right, so that is
20, 34.
is 12 points of yes, that's 12 points of slashing damage. Oh, what's no? That is 12 points of slashing damage and that's 32 points of radiant damage.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And he will hit you again.
I'm 100.
That one is a 23 to hit.
That also hits.
All right. And then that is that is
That's not a good sound.
13 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then that is
79,000.
You've never written down before.
I have two.
there's yeah, there's 32 points of radiant damage.
I'm super bloody.
All right. And so he just sort of flies in, slashes up Girthing. So with one power sword, sort of cuts down, sort of cuts open his hide. He sort of slices across again, and then he sort of turns and looks towards you, Erdak. Wilfred, it's now your turn.
So I'm gonna have to back step a little bit because blindness is only 30 feet.
Mhm.
So I'll say I cast him now and he fails.
How do you know?
He succeeds the save.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But
So you-
technically, I couldn't cast him until he's 30 feet. I thought he was closer.
okay. Yep.
And then as my bonus action, I'll just activate my halo and move. Just move me. Sound like down to the right. That's. I'm thinking I could move all the way down there. Move me. Actually, move me up towards the empty spaces. That
Yeah, those.
yeah, move me up. That. So I'm like within 15 feet of them. Yeah, right there. That's good.
All right.
So my halo. I don't think it will affect here.
Mhm.
And it, while present gives me advantage on charisma checks against good creatures, intimidation or charisma checks made to interact with evil creatures, and fiends and undeads within the bright light make attack rolls against me with disadvantage.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
but that's my action, bonus action.
All right. Erdak, it is now your turn. So there's nothing I need to do, right?
No.
Erdak, it's now your turn.
Well, I will keep firing away at him.
All right, go for it.
Through the hand, through the hand.
15.
15 misses.
But that doesn't.
It's all those natural 20s you rolled earlier.
I'll shoot again.
All right,
23.
that hits.
Um. 24 points of piercing and 4 points of electric.
All right.
There,
So
I guess.
sorry, 4 points of electric.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you sort of fire again, you sort of strike him after he sort of as he's wiped out. Girthing, you sort of fire again, sort of hit him with an electric bolt. And that's your action. Your fire sort of pierces his chest, sort of like embeds in his chest, sort of like shocks him a little bit. What are you doing now? Bonus action, movement.
That's it. I'm just gonna stay there.
All right. It will now use its legendary action to use its blinding gaze. So it stares at you, Wilfred, with sort of these bright, sort of yellow, sort of flaming eyes. Have a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Oh, that's a natural 1.
So you are now blind.
You are literally permanently blind.
Cool. I cannot be blinded.
Oh, you can't be blinded? All right, nice. All right, so it sort of stares at you with his blinding gaze. He sort of looks at you. Nothing happens.
Sable.
All right, that ends his legendary action. We are now to Girthang. Girthang, what are you doing?
I need the break.
I am going to remember the thing that Wilfred told me about the potion and pull out the potion of speed or haste.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's potion of speed. Yep.
I guess it's action to drink that.
Yeah. It's an action. Drink the potion.
So action drink that. So I'm now hasted for a minute.
Right. Correct.
I will
Not even concentration.
bonus action rage,
All right.
and I get 1 attack, I think, with haste as my secondary action. I can only make 1 attack with my second.
I think that's right as well.
Action is only 1 attack, I think.
So I will make an attack.
All right. Go for it.
That is a 24.
That hits.
Roll that d10. Hold up, that is a lot. So that is 10 and 3, 13.
13. 13 points of damage.
Yep.
All right.
I have a +2 AC now.
Yep. All right. So you sort of pull out this potion. You sort of drink it. You rage, and you sort of stab him with this sort of silvery, sort of new trident that you're carrying. It's sort of like into this like gold sort of blood ichor sort of pours from his thigh where you stabbed him. Now he's sort of getting a little overwhelmed, as the gaze didn't work on Wilfred. And now you saw all of a sudden seem to have turned the tables a little bit on him. It's now really his turn.
That'd be fun to play like an alchemist character, where they're just like a drunk frat guy and you just like make your stuff and then just
Shotgun it.
Aurelia will cast Shadow Blade at 5th level with your bonus action. And then she will move forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to flank with you, Girthang.
yeah, flank.
And then she will, I believe she can attack with that.
On like a melee attack
Yeah.
for range. I think it's actually a disadvantage
Um,
because you're engaged.
right, but yeah, so it's a melee attack. That's just,
Where is it flat?
and the weapon that you are proficient in. Okay, so
You flank with a ranged weapon.
right.
Might be 5 feet. Or melee.
Disadvantage of being engaged, but
I'm not sure.
Flank
Roll
with
3 dice and take them.
flank.
Okay, that is not going to hit though. That is an 8 So that misses. So she pulls, she casts Shadow Blade on herself. She sort of darts around and she sort of tries to stab the creature. He sort of he sort of drifts out of the way. He sort of dives on her. And her Shadow Blade sort of passes through his white wings. And that ends her turn. Ingvar, you're up now.
I'm following with
Yep,
me.
he's continuing to run away.
Yep.
Now it is its turn, and so it's going to make one attack against you, Girthang.
Yep, here I die.
You got that
I
good,
believe,
Stacy.
first attack at disadvantage.
Okay. That is still a 28 to hit. And that is
Mhm.
that's sorry. That's 21 points of slashing damage. And then that is that is 36 points of radiant damage.
Not dead yet.
That's 16.
Does it have to?
Alright,
Yeah,
36.
18.
Oh, nice.
I am still standing.
All right. Then it will also make an attack against Aurelia. That is a 27 to hit. So then that is
Didn't know she's the big bad.
it's 25 points of slash damage against her. And then that is you gotta put the radiant damage in. That is 36 points of radiant damage to her as she takes a pummeling as well. We are back. We're now to Wilfred's turn. Wilfred, what are you doing?
I cast tongues.
What? How did that help?
I heal the creature. Maybe he'll be friends now.
Yes.
I
I'll do, mass cure wounds at, what level is that? 6th level.
Oh wow.
Big.
Yeah, I'm losing a lot of it because only 2 of us are injured at the moment that I know of. So it's 48.
If you don't have a different one that would do it.
Not, I need to hit both you and Aurelia. Or I would like to. Um,
Oh, she's done this on this one.
That's her.
48 plus 6. 16, 23,
23.
29.
29 points of healing damage.
29 points of
So
healing.
half.
Or essentially healing damage.
It's double. It essentially is.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
Right.
Bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing.
All right. Bonus action, nothing, no movement.
I have. Do I have any? Would it be an action to even try to deduce where Malith went?
I'll say make a perception check, but I'll make it at disadvantage because it's a free action. Because
Alright.
what I'm saying is that you're fighting and you're sort of glancing at the corner of your eyes. What I'm kind of saying.
Yeah. That's a natural 20 and a natural 15 for a 21.
21. As you sort of look, you sort of see like a pink sort of, or sorry, you sort of see like I guess you still have true sight. So you sort of see the form of Malith, sort of the head sort of bob on the rooftops running away from you in the distance.
Is it worth it? I don't know if it is. I'll just clock what direction he's going
All right.
and try to figure out later.
All right. Now the Solar will use a legendary action to use its searing burst. I need everyone in a 10-foot radius to make a dexterity saving throw.
Sure.
Dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm. Really fails. 11. All right. to roll Girthing.
Oh, that's a saving throw. That's a 12.
That's a failure. And Wilford?
Not much better at 10.
Nope. So everyone failed.
Hey, it's still not much better.
Not at
So not at all better. All right. So you take 16 points of fire damage,
Okay.
and then sorry,
Get more to 6 levels. Over here.
that is 21 points of radiant damage.
21.
Yeah.
Or aren't you resistant to radiant or something? Not sure.
Oh, maybe I am.
Should be.
God, yeah, if you're not.
Yeah. You're vulnerable to my type of damage.
You're
I might have
the
to
blind
smack you.
that
I
has
should be able to
such
discern.
fun.
If you get too powerful, I have to take you down.
I don't know if I am.
Maybe not. I was thinking for some reason. I might be wrong.
No,
Cold and fire.
I get +5 bonus speed.
All right. And now we are to Urdak's turn.
I'm going to continue shooting at this creature.
Should we run?
I don't know. Can we tell if he's like starting to look hurt at all yet, or?
Yeah, he's bloody.
Is he just bleeding or is he like bloody?
Well, as long as he's here attacking my friend, I'm gonna keep shooting at him. So.
All right.
That's 22.
That hits.
I accidentally killed Girthin.
That is 14 piercing and 5 electric,
All right.
and I will shoot him again.
All right. You said 5 electric?
Yeah,
All right. Sorry. All right. Shoot him again. Yeah, go for it.
that's 18.
That misses. You sort of fire again, sort of pierces through his wing, sort of, he shocks him. And he sort of now, he's kind of like, his wing's a little damaged, looks maybe a little broken. And then he sort of fire at the other wing, and he sort of raises it just in time and sort of skims it and sort of clatters into the alleyway behind. Anything else you want to do, Urdak?
That's all that.
All right, Girthing, you're up.
I'm still gonna be angry, and I don't think I can get away from him.
Mm-hmm.
I said it's blood on him. But I'm gonna get reckless.
All right, go for it.
He's hitting me anyways. Maybe I can crit him. Maybe he'll crit me. Nope. But that's a 27 to hit on the first attack.
Okay, 27 hits.
Don't. You know.
That is 10 points of damage. That's your dice.
Yeah,
All right.
That's why.
No wonder.
Second attack
All right.
with a 26 to hit.
You have advantage because you're flanking, right?
Oh yeah, so I don't have to reckless here.
Yeah, I am. All right, 26 hits.
Okay. That's better. That's 18 points of piercing.
All right.
And my last hasted action.
All right.
24.
Don't you have bonus?
24 hits as well.
Not with the trident.
Not with the trident.
Oh, that's a D8. I don't know what 15 points of piercing at the
All
end.
right.
And I'm not going to move. But trigger opportunity.
All right. So you sort of slash one, slash again, slash a third time, just cutting into him as you sort of use your actions to sort of cut open. You sort of stab once, you're stabbed through the wing that Urdak didn't shoot. You sort of cut open his stomach. Sure, you're trying to covered in sort of this golden ichor. You sort of stab him in the throat, and sort of like you can see his looks real hurt now. He's sort of like looking at you, sort of breathing hard. It's now Aurelia's turn.
Finish him.
Aurelia will
Cast.
yeah, so she will move. So she doesn't hit you. She'll move
She's gonna hit me instead.
5 feet this way, and she'll cast Sunbeam at him. At 6th level, and so that is so it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Man.
But that will probably succeed. That is a success. And so it takes half as much damage. So
Handy enough.
Even the cookies are made with real cheese.
Yeah, the garlic sauce.
that's 23 halved. So that is 11 points. So but and then is radiant. So is that actually halved again? It is right halved again. So
Quartered.
yeah. So that is only 5 points of damage. So that is all right.
23 quarters.
That ends her turn. Now it is Ingvor's turn. Ingvor.
Doing what I'm doing. I don't know whatever is going on, so.
All right. So he continues to kind of run off into the distance away from you guys. It's now the Solar's turn. The Solar is
Solar.
yeah. So he's gonna hit you again, Girthang. Not at advantage. That is a 34 to hit.
He misses.
That
Nah, he hits.
is
Drink my plus 20 AC potion.
Yeah.
that is 24 points of
It's 12.
slashing damage.
Down there.
Oh no.
He's super bloody.
I'm super bloody.
But so is stuff like that. We just bought healing potions too.
Oh yeah, don't I have a healing potion? Somebody bought one for me or something. Normal health potion. Oh. Now I can make a big.
So it's 31 points of radiant damage. There we go.
Yep, I'm down.
All right, and then he will hit Aurelia.
Disadvantage on that
He'll
one.
just coup de grace.
All right. Disadvantage. So that is that's still a 25 to hit. And then he will. Then that is
Reckless doesn't matter. Unless he crits.
12. It's 20 points of slashing damage. And
We'll get something cool.
then that is
Oh, wait. I forgot. If I drop to 0,
You have your thing.
I have to make a DC 10 con save.
okay.
A nat 20.
So you're at full health.
So I had 1 hit point.
All right. So but he does turn and he hits Aurelia.
I do like technically drop. And then
And she drops, and then everything sort of staggers back up and stares at him one last time.
all day.
And Gervin is now KO. He KOs both Girthing and Aurelia, but Girthing sort of stands back up. And now it is Wilfred's turn.
It's really good because I can make a DC 10. and that
I
makes it
guess.
different, so it's an automatic. Well, each time I save, it goes up by 5 until I like take a long rest.
I guess I'll do
Or short
a mass healing word at 6th level.
It's like I had some.
Oops, that is 44. Do you lose your rage?
I think technically, because I get, if you drop to 0, you make it, if it's a success, drop to 1 instead. So
Okay,
actually, I
so-
don't technically go unconscious because it's an instead.
Yeah.
I believe.
8 plus 3 is 11. Plus 6 is 17 healing to both Aurelia, Angvor, and me.
Oh, not me.
Good thing. Wow.
A little far.
You're like 800 feet away.
6 is something.
If you
Yeah.
could hear me, I just healed you.
I'm at full health.
No. I wasted that. And I could do you technically if you needed it.
Or that.
Or that.
I'm just chilling back here.
And then my action, I will I don't wanna challenge.
Probably later. These are getting old.
I will just. Sacred Flame. Him, which is a dexterity saving throw,
Of what?
18
Okay. That is a natural 20.
Very beginning.
saves. Alright,
Reflex.
All right. Now it is his. He's gonna use the legendary action again. He's gonna do the searing burst again. So we have a dexterity saving throw from all of you.
I was moving back 5 feet.
Oh, yeah. And your turn. Yeah, okay. He's still doing a searing burst, so Girthing, you gotta do it. Oh, it really fails.
I failed.
All right. That is 18 points of fire damage. So early or back down.
I'm up.
All right. And then that is,
I might be down here, but
yeah, then that is, oh no, I'm sorry, that's 46. It's 45, 6, 46. All right. And then that is 20 points of radiant damage.
all right. I was at 9, so I'm back to 0, but I make another.
All right, go for it. Go for it.
I have to make a 15.
Oh.
That is a 13.
All right. So he sort of does the searing burst, sort of
No,
intense, it sort of slams down, and this burst of energy sort of pulses out from him. And sort of like, like this again, it hits both, Girthing, who staggered back up, and Aurelia, he was just sort of woken up on the ground. They both are back out unconscious.
We got him, go.
Now it is Erdak's turn. Erdak, what are you doing?
Guess we should have run.
I leave my body.
What kind of action does it take to give someone a health potion?
Just in normal action.
Unless you attack them.
I'm just gonna keep attacking. I hope that he's about to die.
All right, go for it.
Preventative healing.
Yep.
The best defense. Is good
Oh,
offense.
that's a 29.
29 hits.
Best offensive.
Wow. That's 9 points of piercing and
Okay.
points of electric.
How many points of electrical? I'm sorry.
6 points.
Okay. All right, he's still up.
I will shoot again.
All right, go for it.
So that's 26.
26 hits.
That's 12 points of piercing and 6 points of electric.
All right. He's still up.
How healthy is he looking?
He looks real hurt.
All right, I'll just stay back here for now.
All right, so you sort of fire, you sort of strike him in the torso as he's sort of standing there surrounded by your two commands. You sort of fire again. You stay there like kind of like Boromir at the end of the Fellowship of the Ring. You sort of takes 2 more arrows. Now it's Girthing's turn. Girthing, can I have a death saving throw, please?
Yes.
That
Yes. That's a 3. That's a fail.
All right, now Aurelia's turn. That's another that's a fail for her too.
Good.
And now it is his turn. He's going to fly
I'm curious.
5, 10,
Auto.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 here. And he's going to make 2 attacks against you, Erdak.
First one disadvantage.
That's fine.
All right.
Not scared of him.
Why is he avoiding me?
You just cancel a natural 20. Good job. That's a 24.
That is.
All right. Then that is all right. That is 25 points of slashing damage. And that is 20 points of radiant damage. And he'll hit you again. Oops.
You can't.
That is a 31 to hit.
Yep, that is.
All right.
Good. Okay. But just barely.
roll that.
That is 23 points of slashing damage.
Jeez.
And then that is it's 36 points of radiant damage.
I'm down.
Now it's Wilfred's turn.
Fireball, no.
Sacrifice us all.
Center it on yourself.
Do I hope for the
Keith shows up next week. We're all dead.
That is an artist.
Yeah.
we didn't mean to kill you here. Wait, you told us though.
By himself.
Making new character.
Just playing by himself.
What am I, what do I have?
No, he pops up after this.
Oh,
that's
okay.
right.
It's been typing.
I could do another healing words, which gives everyone a chance to get up and do stuff.
That's pretty baller.
Yeah.
You're alone.
3D
Their actions.
mass healing word for everyone here. What is this?
4, 4, 3.
Good.
11 plus 6 is 17 healing for everyone in the everyone but Ingborg.
All right.
Guess I'm not being bold.
Said 17 points of healing.
Yep.
This would be like pretty like.
And then my action,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to, I've never done this before.
Gaseous form.
I'm out of here, guys. See ya. You gotta deal with this on your own. I would like to try to toll the dead. Boom.
Okay.
A
What's
bell rings around his head.
Yeah. What saving throw is that?
Succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
You done?
That is a 23.
No, never mind.
Is it half or is it none?
Nothing else. Yeah,
It's none.
it's nothing. Guys, I hope you can do this.
All right. So there's sort of this, boom, this gong sort of sounds. He sort of turns, looks at you.
Only that.
Nothing happens.
Cool bell. dude.
Yep.
That- that-
We all wake up just in time.
Now it is Erdak's
I've
turn.
never used it before.
All right,
You are prone, so you need to stand up.
Which is just half movement.
all right, I'll stand up.
All right, stand up.
Pull out my crystal dagger,
All right, go for it.
which I don't really know the stats for.
Okay. Let me. I have them somewhere. 1 second.
I assume it's still a dexterity.
Yeah. I think he crits on a 19. I think that's what it
We're
is.
doing really well over here. Just roll a natural 20.
It's one use only.
Still hitting.
Is it really? What?
It's a glass dagger.
It's crystal. It's crystal.
Crystal.
She sold it as crystal. It's really glass.
Just try to stab him, it is all crumbling.
Here we go. Yeah. So it's the target takes one d8 radiant damage. And he crits on a 19.
And you add his, I guess, dex and proficiency would be. The,
Yeah. So yeah. Let me. I'm gonna add it. I'll add it to your inventory real quick right now.
I get within range of this guy because this
You
time
move.
he won't I move into his range
As your last
as
action.
my movement because I didn't move.
Okay. All right. So you want to move into his range?
Yeah. So that way he doesn't just avoid me or ignore me. One of those
Does that
two.
mean that I now get advantage? Are we
Uh,
flagging him?
No.
You have to be exactly 180 degrees.
You shouldn't.
So you can move.
You can move
feet.
5 feet over.
You can do that. Oh,
Yeah.
That
still
doesn't
don't have
trigger
to.
like an opportunity attack, as
No.
long as I don't disengage.
Yeah. As long as, if you leave their range of attack, that's their opportunity.
So you can get there.
So, yeah, you can move as much as you want within.
I'll just bob back and forth like a bunch of times.
Bob and weave, boys. Bob and weave.
Alright. You got your dice roll.
So now I get advantage.
If you move first.
Yeah,
And you said it was just 1d8.
And 1d8 radiant damage plus
Does my hunter's mark still work?
it's concentration.
it's concentration. So because you were knocked unconscious, you lost it. So you need to cast it again.
But I can cast it again for a bonus action.
I'm not.
All right, I'm gonna cast hunter's mark on him again, and then try to stab him with my dagger.
All right. Go for it.
That's a 21.
That hits.
All right.
I don't know why it's not coming up when I'm trying to add it to your it's not coming up for some reason.
So you said the damage was 1d8.
Yeah, so yeah, it's whatever, it's plus 1d8 radiant damage. So it's dagger damage.
Normal
Daggers
dagger
are-
plus 1d8.
Or they D6.
I think they're d6s.
I think they are 2.
2d6 or something like that.
I thought it was 1d6.
26.
5d6.
Oh, no, it's 1d4, sorry.
Just a fireball amount of dice.
8d6.
So it's 1d4 plus your proficiency modifier, is that right?
So a dagger is 1d4 piercing and it's finesse.
Yeah.
So.
So
finesse
1d4,
is,
1d8,
light and thrown.
and then
So-
your proficiency,
A D4 and a D8.
your dexterity and your proficiency.
A d4 and a d8, and then a dexterity plus proficiency.
Yeah.
So
So your dex is +5, proficiency is +5.
All right, here, I added a dagger for you.
So wait,
it's
no, damage, you don't
plus
add your
9.
proficiency.
Oh, no, yeah, you don't
Plus
add
5.
it. It's just
Yeah. So it says it's 1d4 plus 7
nice roll.
So your
plus
da- your
plus
attack.
1d4 radiant. There we go. 1d4 plus 7 plus what plus your radiant damage.
All right. So a d4 plus 7.
Yeah.
All right. So it's 9. I guess that's piercing.
9 piercing.
4 radiant.
4 radiant. Okay, thank you. All right, then attack again.
Yeah, if
All
you're-
right. It's attack. Oh shoot! I forgot.
And advantage because you're flanking.
I forgot to do my
Hunter's mark.
So that's 3 additional piercing,
Oh, 3 additional. Okay,
and then I will attack again.
go for it.
Ooh, that's a crit. Natural 20.
Nice.
I haven't rolled one yet.
Hmm.
It's a wall of dice.
18 and a 20.
Nice.
All right, that's 7, so that's 14 plus 5, so that's 19 piercing and 6 radiant.
All right, 6 radiant. All right, how do you want to do this?
Ooh,
You
right.
got him on a crit.
So my first attack will kind of bring him down to his knees,
All right, so you sort of stab him in the gut. He sort of drops to his knees,
and I'll just take it and just.
and so then you just turn his head and just slit his throat. He just turns. He sort of drops down to the floor
Yeah.
of the alleyway.
Just finish him off. Whew.
I'm insulted. He just ignored me.
Well, he's probably like, this
You didn't
guy's not
hit
even
him.
attacking me, so.
Just buffing his allies.
All right.
That was rough.
Ah, we're fine.
Yeah,
How's everyone doing? Pretty bad.
I'm pretty bad still.
I mean, I'll spit blood out.
Hopefully we won't have anyone else attack us in the middle of town though.
Meanwhile, Malith continues to run across the
Yeah.
rooftops.
But that was only like, what, 18 seconds?
It was like
24 seconds.
Yeah. And sometime in that time, my haste will wear off and I would have to be
Yeah.
stunned for a round.
I'll do a 5th level mass healing word.
All right.
Oh no, sorry, 4th level.
All right.
which is 2d4 plus 6. So 9 points of healing to everyone.
So 9 points of healing.
Yeah.
All right. And so, as he sort of, let's see,
What is this guy?
the creature that you just defeated,
Yeah.
make an Arcana check with advantage.
13.
13. This is you know, it's a solar. They are usually good. They're usually sort of companions of sort of the more noble gods, right? They're usually this one looks like it was corrupted or
Yeah, that is.
controlled somehow, but in general, these are you know, and there it said there are only 24 solars in existence.
Oh,
23 now.
apparently I know that. What was this one's name? I know all 24 solars names.
No, you don't with that history check or that Arcana check. No, you don't. You didn't even know there were 24.
Whoever was able to defile him was, I guess, pretty strong, pretty powerful.
He said he had a master. Well, first things first, I'm gonna loot his body. I'm gonna take everything.
Are you looting? You're looting the body? All right.
Yeah.
So you get 590 gold.
God.
He's not gonna share that.
673 silver,
Poor
This
guy.
guy's loaded.
973 electrum,
Walk around with that much gold.
and 1,243 copper.
Now over
As well, you guys. I mean, this is a big boss. You guys are, you guys get there's some magic items as well. So you guys find sorry, one second. So you have a
It's a shame Angvor's dead.
Yeah, he doesn't need to know about this.
so you find a sort of a orangish sort of bronzish ring with sort of like a different like a vine with sort of braided sort of in the around the band of it.
That's a ring. you
Mhm,
said?
it's a ring, yeah. And you find a scroll as well.
How to serve.
To serve man. Well, I almost died a bunch here tonight, so I'm going to just take this ring and the scroll.
It's fine if you give me all the gold. I'll ask some
Well,
questions.
Again, I almost died, and I feel like every time
I
I'm
also
here,
almost died.
I think almost everyone died here, so.
I didn't see it.
I was dead
Well-
when you died.
Guess who takes the biggest hits consistently time after time?
Guess who's there to save your life?
You did like 70% of the damage.
Guess who couldn't do any damage because I was just saving your life there.
So I'll take the items and then we'll split some of the money.
Is anything else popping up with True Sight?
Not in this alleyway, no. Oh, no. I mean, I'm sorry. No. So you look at it's sort of like there's sort of like a dimensional gateway sort of at the end of the hall, end of the alleyway that's sort of been obscured.
What is?
Remember the last time you went to the dimensional gateway?
Yeah, I want to go through whatever this thing is.
I'd say probably not.
Can I get close to it and
Probably
study
just
it?
gonna lead to like more. of these.
Yeah. So as you sort of get closer to it, you feel sort of a hum, with on it, it's sort of it sort of has a sort of a magic, you sort of feel a magical component.
Sucks.
And you're in favor.
In the Stillwater Wild.
Alright, in the dimension of
Oh.
that giant snake trying to eat everything.
Where they sent the turtle.
Can I take a candle and toss it in?
Yeah, you can light a candle.
Sure, I'll light it. Toss a candle in.
All right. So you sort of light a candle and toss it through the gateway. Sort of like there's like this bright burst of light. It's almost blinding light as it passes through.
They threw a bomb back.
They're actually pumping gas through it.
It's just, this whole alleyway is just gas. Interesting,
I
nothing,
think that's where Malik went. Malif?
Yeah.
I saw him up on the roof.
Oh,
Running.
Probably not.
Well,
Is that where this
which
guy
way
came
was he
from?
going?
Let me get back to, I think I saw him this way.
Well, based on how tough this guy was, I wouldn't really want to go through that gateway there, I don't think.
Did he serve Malif or was he here for another reason?
He just said master.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah, that's why
Somebody had him under his spell.
Somebody paying him well. Probably.
who says we get down to the docks?
Was he heading towards the docks?
DM.
Nope.
No.
He's staying away from the docks.
Interesting.
The tracks lead away from the docks.
I'd say we head to the docks. I don't know.
Is
I don't know
there,
what y'all feeling.
maybe we should see if we can find how they got up on the rooftop and it's from up there. Maybe we can tell kind of where he was trying to go or something.
Yeah, I'll look around for something.
All right. So you climb up on the roof. You don't see Malif anywhere.
Hmm,
Could be anywhere from now.
yes.
Around this time, Angvor, Malif sort of drops down off the rooftops. Your ducks back into a different alleyway, very near sort of the home of the Marquis. He then transforms into a sort of a Marquesian sort of man. He's sort of a man with sort of dark, sort of brown skin, sort of a very finely groomed goatee. Sort of he has a ponytail that he's tied back. He sort of brushes it off himself. He sort of wears this long sort of robe of sort of Eastern sort of garb. And then he, as he's doing this, he proceeds to enter into the home of the Marquis.
So about how long has it been at this point? I don't know, since it be.
It's probably again been about 25 minutes or so.
So yeah, just kind of still seeing where he ends up in the home of the Marquis and.
Yeah, so first he kind of goes to sort of some sort of chamberlain or some sort of and it seems like they know each other and they begin to talk and they're discussing business of Port Damali, talking about trade and talking about the contention with the revelry, and how and sort of it seems like this person is seems like right now this Malith is playing the role of sort of a merchant of some kind. He's talking about how his trade is being disrupted by the revelry and how they need to sort of work at sort of he puts and then some way the Chamberlain brings up the myriad. And Malith sort of downplays the myriad. He says, the myriad basically aren't affecting business as much as the revelry are.
Okay. So,
And then this conversation probably goes on for 15, 20 minutes. It's now getting closer to 45-ish minutes.
Yep, so as it kind of gets when this conversation seems to be ending and it feels about, 40, 45 minutes-ish. I'll kind of. Is it dark out or kind of, are they in like a, what's like the,
It's getting towards evening. It's probably dusk now.
so I will slip out of the pocket and find a window or something to go through.
Okay. Yes, you can. Yes, easy enough. So you can slip out a pocket. And so you sort of slip out one of his pockets, and you sort of find sort of you're kind of in this sort of like this large atrium area, and so there are large windows, but it's a little bit hard. Eventually, you are able to find one and sort of slip out onto the street.
Deal with it.
And then I will stay in gaseous form until I get kind of
I don't know why.
more into I know Port Tamale kind of well into some streets that I know, but are also far enough away from the Marquis house or to wherever he was, like where he was in the Marquis area.
Yep.
Kind of far away from there, and that kind of will probably wear off my gaseous form in an hour.
Yep.
And at that point, my goal would be to basically make my way back, essentially the way I came, back to there, backtrack as best I can, back to the hotel.
Yeah. Make a survival check. Let's say.
I mean, yeah, and I know this city decently well.
Right. With advantage. With advantage.
Survival. It's a 13.
Yeah, easy enough. I mean, again, you do know this city decently well. It takes you a bit to get back to where you came from, but you eventually do end up back at the Wayfaring Traveler.
Okay.
And so as this is going on, Wilfred, Erdak, Gerthing, what are you guys doing?
I can ask some questions.
You can ask me questions.
Yeah, I will set him up.
Alright.
And cast Speak with Dead.
All right. So he sort of his bright, luminous eyes sort of glow.
Creepy.
Yes, it is. Who is your master?
My master originally was Corellin.
I asked who is.
Is okay. My master is Enecthus.
Memphis. Why are you after us?
The master commanded it.
What does the master want with us?
Yes or no?
He doesn't respond. He sort of stands there and I don't know.
Where is your master? Or I can rephrase it. Where can we find your master?
I don't know.
When's his office hours?
Is he open door?
Why? You get one more?
Yeah, I get one more. I was gonna do that. What's your favorite downtime? activity. Now it's sleeping.
Smiting.
Fly,
I have one.
no, flying among slaying the demon lords for my while flying among the fields of Elysium.
Slaying the demon. You may rest.
For collapses.
Final question.
You may rest.
Well, I guess here's y'all's share of gold. And I'll pass out
The fourth.
fourths,
Do you remember what that is?
148 gold, 169 silver, 243 electrum,
243.
and 310 coppers. That'll go to Angkor too when we catch up.
310.
And I guess as I'm handing it out, y'all will see like probably barnacles and stuff on my arms. At this point,
Nice.
Curious.
I'll probably get slipped out.
You've been feeling okay?
Perfect. I mean, when I'm not dying.
All right. All right.
You want your gold or not?
I've taken that already. I need to get a few more things now. It came in very handy. Is it that ointment?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do now?
I think y'all need the rest.
Yeah.
Get back to the hotel
I there. By him.
because they have beds and food and drink.
How did they? Because he has an in with the cards. I just mused myself as we're walking.
I figured out what's going on. We're heading back to the hotel.
Sure.
I guess.
So you guys head back to the hotel.
No docs. No docs.
What time of day is it right now?
Again, it's getting towards dusk. It's probably around, as you guys loot the body, distribute gold, stuff like that, and then walk back. Again, it's probably about the time Angvor has dropped gaseous form and is heading back.
No, I might need to clean up.
Yeah, I guess let's go back.
You think they're going to do the docks tonight?
I would assume so. They didn't give a day. So I would assume it'd be today.
We could take an hour and then go try to check out the docks. Meet back up, rest a little bit. See.
Yeah.
All right, but back to the hotel first.
At this point, then my truce thing would end. I'll just keep an eye out for if we're being followed
Walking back.
as we're walking back.
All right. You don't see anything really as you head back.
You're always keeping an eye out. Passive perception of
20, 30. It's always watching it.
I'm always
Remember
walking my back. I got eyes on my back.
So as you guys basically all head back to the Wayfaring Traveler, unless main group, you guys want to do anything before sort of the 15-ish minutes they'll take Angor to get back, 15-20 minutes Angor to get back. He'll show up, maybe 20 minutes after you guys arrive.
Assuming he'll be back soon.
pretty beat up, so
Start taking a rest.
probably just head back and try to regroup.
All right.
What happened to you guys?
We've tried to follow you. And got stopped by,
An angel.
Yeah, a point of order, what I should have said is, the Malith did stop and give instructions to the creature as you were there, Angvor.
Okay.
So,
What possessed you to follow me?
I don't know, something about not splitting the party, something.
I was trying to figure out if I could. It's just either him or her, and
Hmm.
I got caught up with the identity of the guy.
Hmm.
Plus, he disappeared really, really fast. He was really fast.
Was it the bright angel thing? I was hearing him converse and I saw a bright light. I'm not sure what happened after that. We kept going for a while and he changed him to, it seemed to be servant something at the Marquis, and went to the Marquis's house and was talking to one of their chamberlains there and discussing trade. Sounds like the Myriad, they were having a discussion about the Myriad and the revelry around here. The Malif seems to be on the side of the Myriad. He seems to try to downplay their ongoings here within the city. I'm not sure what you guys heard, but I mean, I know there's something about the docks.
Yeah, Will mentioned something about the docks
Yeah,
in Sour Glen. But we didn't see them.
hmm. Yeah, he didn't head to the docks, so I'm not sure. And it seems like Zelene was supposed to be heading to the docks. So I'm not sure where she's
Yeah.
at now. But, I mean, you guys look,
Pretty beat up.
nice. I'm not sure what happened to you guys, but man, it couldn't have been that bad. Am I that important
No,
without me? You guys have to come to this?
obviously not. 'cause
We left you.
Just fine.
I mean, we got some pretty cool stuff out of it.
Oh, wow.
I guess we won't be sharing with you.
How about,
Yeah, we were in pretty rough shape there.
Oh, man.
At one point, Will was the last man standing, and he managed to bring us all back up, and we.
I'm sorry I wasn't there for that. That's, yeah. I thought, I didn't know you guys were after and following. I was just trying to take a lead and see what was going on with this guy, Malif, as my doppelganger. I was curious, and yeah. He's,
No, I thought that was you. I thought we were following you.
technically we
I
were.
am the changeling now.
Ah. Quick, tell us something only Angor would know.
Well, his antlers, his horns are good.
Insight check.
Secretly, Ian's been text messaging
That is a
Angor.
12.
Deceit of 20 something.
No.
No, yeah, I mean, I really wanted to kind of figure out what was going on. He's definitely a changeling, can change his shape and stature within this city, so the rumors are true. There definitely is another me running around the city and seems to be the countryside.
But why you?
That I do not know at this
You
point.
would think you would pick someone less conspicuous.
Or maybe he wants to.
Hmm.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Will said that guy's name. Imalis? Imalis?
Memphis? Malif?
Malif?
Bronto?
Wait, you talking about
George?
you talking about
That's
That's
the
the
Nexus
guy's
or the-
master.
The Nexus?
Oh, no, Nephis.
Anephis.
Nexus, what as what I have written down.
In Nexus.
Nexus.
Nexus is what I.
Nexus.
Well, that guy. Do you
I
know
mi- I
that-
misheard the.
do you know that guy? Maybe he has connections.
And Nexus,
Yeah, I got a name, Nexus.
I'm not sure, would I recognize a Nexus?
Make a history check.
What about Nexistic?
Well, and well, his,
It's a total of a 20.
Okay. So that is just what you need to you heard that name once in Nicodranus. And it was basically, but you don't really remember with just a 20, you don't remember much besides you heard it once.
I've heard that name mentioned before in my hometown of Nicodranus, but it was in passing, and I really, that was so long ago and I was so young, and that conversation, I have no idea what was that conversation. It was just in passing between people, but I've heard the name before.
but from your hometown.
Yeah,
Were there many changelings in Nicodranus?
it's not something you would really know.
I guess that's true. The whole city is
Everyone's a changeling.
But do you guys want to rest up? I mean, do
Yeah.
we want to go to the docks and see if
I
there's
mean,
anything going on, or?
if we take like another like 40 minutes here, I think we'll be in good shape. I
Yeah,
might be a little late rolling up to the docks, but we'll
I try my best.
do a little bit, take a hit.
What does that do? A short rest?
Once you use hit dice.
And some things get
Reset.
reset.
Let's do some healing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sounds good to me.
are you busy, Will?
Resting?
Yeah. You're not?
Yeah.
You are?
What? I'm resting.
Oh, you are
I
resting.
don't need to rest.
What do you mean? What do you want?
You can look at this ring
Oh,
and find out what it is, but if you're resting, you can't do that.
I'm not resting.
short. You can do it on a short rest, can't you? You can look at stuff on a short rest.
Yep.
Oh, well, then I'll look at it during the
Yeah.
rest.
All right. What are you looking at?
I think you're better than I am.
The ring with the vine.
Yeah, make an Arcana check with advantage.
Yeah, I think you're better at that than I am, anyways.
I know more arcana than you. Nice, that's an 18.
18. All right. So this is a ring of, was it health? A ring of regeneration. There you go. So while wearing this ring, you gain 1d6 hit points every 10 minutes.
I assume that's a attunement.
Yes, it requires attunement. Yes.
Every
Even
10
if
minutes.
anything,
Yeah. That's insane.
it's not gonna matter in the midst of a battle, but
No.
No, but in between.
yeah.
It basically says you heal up to full after, you don't even have to do a short rest.
All right.
Now we're 66.
So we're taking a shorty.
Shorty short.
Take a shorty.
Mhm.
Alright, let me use all my hit dice.
How does this work?
So you get it to roll a d10 and add 2 to it. And then you get to roll as many times as you want, and that's what you heal. But you don't have to like,
You don't have to say. I'm
you can
doing
roll a
7.
dice and decide to roll another dice.
So what's
The downside,
the reason to not just roll as much?
because on a full rest, you only get back half of these.
And you can do multiple short rests a day.
Yeah.
So, or in between a long rest. So if you want, you could do a short rest here and then short rest after something else.
So that just gives me 3 health.
Yeah.
You can roll 11 of them. Right?
Yeah, up to 11.
So that was 1.
So I got 15 hit points.
That dice anymore. That's better.
Now roll 4 dice. I will roll one more. And then I'll nice, I rolled an 11.
Get half of them back. on the
Get half,
lines.
you round down, I'm pretty sure.
I'm
Yeah.
probably not gonna do this again. We don't do my short rest.
Angor actually gets
Spells.
spells back for short rests. Pretty good for him.
Some feats get reset at the, as a short rest.
Top it off, there we go. We took the 9 rolls, like full health.
You had that ring.
I got a tune,
What you do.
You do it.
but I had to
You
identify it.
identified it first.
It means
You can only attune to 3 items at a time.
some special magic items have an attunement, so you don't get to do their thing unless you're attuned. And you can only attune to 3.
And there's this cool ring that you can wear, it's the ring of attunement, it requires attunement and it gives you an extra attunement slot.
Oh, that sounds.
But you can't attune to it unless you have it already in an empty spot.
True. I'm gonna unattune to this to attune to this ring of attunement. So I can
That's
attune
just
an
for
extra-
showing off. That's like when you
Yeah.
just wanna like wear like a
Absolutely.
Rolex or
Yeah.
like pull up a Lamborghini.
Yeah, you just have 5 rings of attunement. I can attune to 8 things right now. And 5 of them are rings of attunement.
All right, so you guys are now heading down to the docks. Is that what's going on?
We're just resting and then going to the docks.
Yeah, we'll get to the docks after
This
this.
will probably be late, but after
Alright.
a short-
So you guys take a short rest.
Because now it's getting to nighttime.
Right. Yeah, now it is getting to evening / nighttime. Yeah.
I think it takes an hour to attune.
I would have turned my halo off after that fight.
Okay. All right. Walking through the city with a halo.
Yeah. All bloody.
Yeah. Halo, halo, halo.
Shine bright like a halo.
They really should give you like a bunch more equipment slots.
On sheets.
We're going, well, I guess we know where the docks are, right?
I do.
Yep.
Towards the water. We probably loaded it or
Do we
probably
We got off at the
we
docks.
got off with the docks.
try to be sneaky or just,
But is that the shipping docks?
There are multiple docks.
you didn't say which ones, I guess.
For the Salgren are bringing shipments there.
Mhm.
Where were, if I were Sour again,
Yeah. So we will pick up next time. So this is where we'll end tonight's session. We'll pick up next time as you guys sort of head down to the docks. We'll let you guys figure out which docks they are tomorrow or next week from now or 2 weeks from now. And then we'll have a discussion about what we want to do. So Corey, my dad will be joining us.